In 1924, the U.S. Navy prepared the dirigible Shenandoah for the first attempted flight over the North Pole. The ship's navigator, Richard Evelyn Byrd, was a young man from a prominent Virginia family. Byrd dreamed of polar exploration since childhood, and the Shenandoah would make his dream come true. But as final preparations were made, President Calvin Coolidge canceled the expedition. Byrd now set his sights to be first to fly over the North Pole. He used his family's position to secure private funding, and he mounted his own expedition. On May 9, 1926, Byrd and his partner Floyd Bennett flew a Fokker F-7 trimotor from Spitsbergen, Norway, toward the North Pole. Bennett piloted the plane while Byrd navigated by sextant. Periodically, he took readings of the sun's position, calculated his position over the Earth, and scribbled notes in his diary. Hours and hours into the flight, Bennett and Byrd became the first people on the planet to fly over the North Pole. Around the world, Byrd was a celebrated hero. Polar explorer Roald Amundsen even asked him what he would do next. Byrd responded, "Fly over the South Pole." In 1928, Byrd embarked for Antarctica on 2 ships. On board were an army of men, sled dogs, supplies for 15 months, and 3 airplanes. Near the Antarctic coast, he set up a base camp called Little America. From there, the expedition staged advance camps. Shelters were built and stocked with provisions for emergency use during the flight to the South Pole. After a year of preparation, Byrd ordered his crew to dig his airplane, a Ford trimotor, out of the snow. On November 28, 1929, at 3:29 p.m., the plane left Little America heavily loaded with fuel and supplies. For 6 hours, the plane struggled to climb as it headed for the high plateau of the South Pole. Byrd and his crew reached 9,000 feet, but were blocked by a towering mountain range. Provisions and fuel cans were thrown from the trimotor to reduce weight. The plane circled, climbed, and 30 minutes later, it barely skimmed across a mountain pass at 11,000 feet. Shortly after midnight, Byrd and his crew reached the South Pole. They circled around it and crisscrossed it several times, leaving no doubt that the feat was accomplished. At 1:25 a.m., Richard Evelyn Byrd dropped an American flag at the South Pole and headed back for Little America. Richard Byrd was a worldwide hero once again. His Antarctic venture was regarded as the first great exploration of the mechanized age. One of the airplanes from Byrd's historic Antarctic expedition, a Fairchild FC-2W2 named Stars and Stripes, was the first airplane flown in Antarctica and now can be seen at the Virginia Aviation Museum. Admiral Byrd mounted 2 more massive expeditions to the South Pole. He was considered an expert on the region and one of the world's greatest polar explorers.